To the country of Israel in the Middle East, where fighting is taking place after a militant group called Hamas launched a series of attacks on the country over the weekend. The Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, said the country is at war. Israel responded with their own airstrikes on an area called Gaza, which is controlled by Hamas. World leaders have condemned the attacks, with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak saying Britain stands with Israel. And US President Joe Biden promised Israel rock-solid and unwavering support. BBC reporter Anna Foster is there now and sent us this.
Well, it's been a really frightening night for people who live here in southern Israel because all night long they've heard the loud bangs and explosions from missiles being destroyed in the sky. And most of them don't actually hit the ground, but some do. And this is what happens when they actually strike a place like this. This is a block of apartments where people were living and they were sheltering. You can see footballs and bikes and toys that have just been left behind when people had to run. There was an 8-year-old boy who was in here last night. He was injured, but he's been taken to hospital and he's okay. But it's a really scary time for people here. You can even maybe hear some of the bangs that are still happening in the background. People who live in this part of southern Israel are doing what they can to keep safe. They've come out this morning to try and buy things like milk and bread and food so they can stay in their homes as much as they can and look after themselves while this is going on.
Thanks, Anna. Well, you can find out more about what's happening in Israel in our guide on the Newsround website. And there's lots of help and advice there too if anything in the news upsets you.